War. Gruesome, torturous, and deadly. The whole point of war? To win. However, we believe that there was no true victor of World War I. World War I began in 1914 and involved most countries of Europe. The war was fought between the Allies and the Central Powers. However, there was no true winner of the war. This was mainly due to the armistice proposed in 1918. However, the 14 points by Woodrow Wilson and the Treaty of Versailles both proved that there was no true victor. With the exhaustion of the German army and the spark of Russian Revolution, many countries were affected, so to say there was a winner or loser is an overstatement. Germany proposed the armistice that would later end the war and would prevent further casualties for each country. Most of these countries had been severely beaten and couldn't face more deaths nor a burden of reparations on their government. Even if the Central Powers urged for an armistice, this does not mean the Allies were victors. For example, Russia was part of the Allies, yet they had the largest amount of casualties. This does not sound like a true victor to me. Therefore, on both sides, there was no true victor.
The Treaty of Versailles was developed and created to officially end the war peacefully after both sides surrendered. Though in the treaty, it put all blame and punishment on Germany just because they were on a different side. The Treaty of Versailles ended the war, but with unfair choices made and given. The treaty says that the Allies won the war because they were putting punishment on Germany, though in reality neither side won or lost. Both sides surrendered to each other, yet all the blame went towards Germany. Germany was in the war and might have started it, but did not lose nor win. The Allies only thought they won because they lost more soldiers and felt as if they were put way more effort into the war, yet Germany thinks exactly the same. So technically there was no true victor of World War I since both sides thought they won and since all blame and punishment was put and acted towards Germany. Along with the Treaty of Versailles, Woodrow Wilson proposed the 14 points. These 14 points were intended to create world peace throughout World War I. One of these points in particular, the fifth one, said that each country should respect each other's boundaries and work together to create peace. Coming from this, the League of Nations was formed and would help international countries come to an agreement to prevent future altercations. This group would bring all the countries together by talking and settling differences. Woodrow also proposed the peace without victory statement to show that there was no victor. This proposal showed there could be equality without having one country dominate the other.
In conclusion, peace was the final installment in World War I. No one truly won the war because the idea of peace was proposed. An armistice was proposed, which ended in every country surrendering. The Treaty of Versailles sought peace as well. Lastly, the 14 points formed the League of Nations, which brought all the countries together. No matter what historians or the common people may say, there was no true victor of World War I. In the end, it was a gruesome, torturous, and deadly war that never truly had a victor.